Hello, I'm Eliza.
And I'm Hannah, and we're here today to show you some activities to use in a kindergarten classroom by using a scale. The first thing that we're going to do today is work on deciphering the difference between heavy and light. With this activity, you need a worksheet or any paper that says heavy and light with the numbers on the right side of the objects that you're going to be weighing and the left side column saying heaviest. First thing you'll do is the first problem is measure 1 and 3. So we'll get our scale balance. Object 1 on one side and object 3 on the other side. And before you put object 3 in this other slot, encourage your students to guesstimate or estimate which one may be heaviest. So I'm going to say that the stamp is heavier. And I was incorrect. So you'll take your pen and just say that item 3 was the heaviest. And you'll just continue this on throughout the entire thing. So my next one, just going to balance our scale. Make sure that your scale is balanced. 2 and 4. I'm going to say object 4 is heavier. And I was correct. So I'll just say object 4 was correct. And you can also encourage your students to pick out objects that they may think would be heavier that they can't weigh. Say refrigerator, their cells, anything that they can see in the classroom.
Okay, so along with this activity, you can do another activity that deals with estimation. And what you do is you have another sheet of paper that also lists the objects from 1 through 7 that you have, and you also have blocks. Today we are using multi-link blocks, but you can use any type of blocks or any uniform thing that weighs the same thing. And so with this activity, you choose your first object, number 1, which is the stamp. And you put it in one side after you balance your scale. And you're going to have your students, one by one, place a block in there to see until it balances out the object. Now this will help them learn encourage their number counting with their blocks. So as you go along, you will count the blocks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's starting to move, so we'll wait and see what happens. That's about even. Does that look about even?
I think so.
Okay, so with this object, it took 7 blocks to weigh the same as the stamp. So you'll write down 7 on your sheet. Now we'll do one more example to show you. And we can do the second object. You can also have a little bit of a variation. If this game goes over well, you can also, in the future, have them estimate beforehand how many blocks they think will weigh the same as the marker or whatever objects you have. And this can teach them estimation and start helping them understand hypothesis and things like that. So we will, and this is for kindergarten, and so even though it's really young, it will help them start learning the concepts and be familiar with that for later grades when they will be actually learning the terminology and the concepts. So here we go, we have object 2 in there. We'll start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, starting to move. Let's just see if 5 is too many or not. Nope. It looks like 5 is too many, so we'll take one away. Wait for it to balance. So it looks like 4 blocks is the same weight as object number 2. So these activities you can use in centers, and students can work in groups together to understand weight and estimation and things like that.
All right.
Thank
Today
you.
we're going to be reviewing